Hello everybody and welcome back for another tutorial. And what we're going to do today is actually make your own Minecraft server. We are on 1.72 R03, RO3, whatever that be. Anyways, this is a spigot. We are going to make a spigot server. There is a difference between spigot and bucket. I believe spigot runs smoother than bucket does, especially whenever you have plugins. I believe it causes less lag. Now, if you're just building this on your own computer, it's doesn't matter. You can use either spigot or bucket. I use spigot for my server. I feel it is much better. It handles uh, a lot better than bucket, but that's for you to decide, me just to say. But anyways, after you download after you download Spigot, you're just going to click on the jar file here, or even the snapshot, but you just go ahead and do this just for other reasons. Just click the jar file. This link will be in the description. We are on build 1308 as of February 6th. Anyways, what you're going to do is you need a folder. I have this folder, YouTube Tut, and here it is. And I put Spigot in there. Okay, now we need to make a run file. So you're going to right click, go to new, go to text document. And whenever you do that, it's going to bring up a new text document. It won't be number 2 because I already have 2 in here. And then right after that, you're just going to double click on that and it's going to bring up a brand new text document for you. So what we're going to do there is we're going to put this code in there. I will have this, oh, we don't need screen. We don't need screen, that's for VPS. You need this code, and this code will start your server. Now this right here, this number, is how much memory do you want to give your server. I recommend, at least a gig, but I go 2 gigs. My computer can handle it without a hitch. I got a lot of things running right now, so it's been a little laggy, but all you're going to do then is you go File, you're just going to Save As, and you're going to call it, you can call it whatever you want to. I call it Run. Run, Start, Go, Minecraft, who cares. Just as long as you do .bat at the end. You have to do a .bat, and then you click Save. And what that does is, let's go down to YouTube, it'll save it like this, a Windows batch file. So then you can get rid of these 2 text documents because we don't need them anymore. And then all you're going to do is simply enough is just run it. Or not. Okay guys, sorry about that. That screen, I didn't realize what was happening. I had screen in front of Java on my run batch file. Now whenever you go to start this, you're going to see all these files being generated, and that's good. That means she's working. Now I'm not going to show you how to install plugins for this video, but there will be a link in the description whenever I make a video for that, which should not be too long. Now it is done, and you can see that it says done, and it says the time it took. Now we are just going to stop this, and all you have to do is stop, enter, then we're going to wait, and then we're going to run it one more time. I also do this MaxPermSize. You guys will see that. That's so you don't get an error while you're loading. Um, I just it doesn't throw the error, and I think it runs a little bit smoother because it gives Java a little bit of a kick. Now you've seen it loaded in 2.5 seconds, which is great. Now we come down here and we go to multiplayer, and you can see that's actually our server right there. That's my other server. Anyways, what you're going to do so you can find your server, we're just going to delete that. We're just going to delete that. So we can just start from new. You're just going to go to add server and call it whatever you want to. We'll just call it something different here. We'll call it YouTube. And the address you want is this. 127.0.0.1. And right there it is. I do think if you do this, yeah, that will work also, just all zeros. All zeros means it tries to connect to any IP it can. So you can use either one, as you saw. We're just going to join in just so, oh man. I'll be back. Okay guys, sorry about that. My client had to be restarted. I just didn't want to do that on the video and waste your time. Anyways, so now you just double click it and boom, you're in. and it's your own Minecraft server. I spawned in water. So I mean, you can see, it just breaks some dirt, more dirt. I'm gonna break dirt with dirt. So that's pretty much the gist of just getting your own server started. We're just gonna disconnect, and in the console here, make it a little bigger. You can see I logged in one other time. After done, said this is where I couldn't connect because I had to reload my client. But anyways, you can see this is whenever you log in. It gives you your just your local IP, and that's pretty much it. And whenever you just want to stop the server again, all you have to do is just type stop, and you're done. Now, one thing I will show is the server properties file. I do recommend having Notepad++ for this. It makes it so much easier than just regular Notepad, because and pretty much all you gotta do is, I mean, everything's pretty much self-explanatory in here. Generator settings, op level, allow nether. The world name, you can change the world name to whatever you want. You don't have to worry about that. Enable flight. Do you want other players to fly? Do you want to be able to fly? But again, if you're opt, you really don't gotta worry too much about that. You can just switch your game mode. There's the server port. For what you're doing, you don't need to mess around with it. You can just leave it where it is. Force game mode, you don't got to really worry about that. Level seed, now this is where you can get a little itchy. If you do find a seed that you like, I know there's a couple of them. There's one that's called YouTube. I know there's one called, I think it's YOLO. Just ones like that. What you have to do is you have to put that in here, and then you have to go back into your file right here. Delete your world. You have to delete this. And whenever you start up after you click run and it shows the command module there, it will generate a new world file with that new world in it. So that's how that happens. And the server IP, you don't got to worry about that. I wouldn't mess with max build height. I would not go any higher, just due to maybe your game crashing. You don't got to worry about whitelisting. Spawn animals. Do you want animals to spawn? Pretty self-explanatory. You don't got to worry about that. Hardcore, no, you don't need that. Online mode, you don't got to worry about that either, just because you're only on your computer, on your desktop. PvP, difficulty, how hard do you want it? Game mode, 0 survival, 1's creative, and 2 is adventure. Max players, don't got to worry about that one either. Do you want monsters to spawn? Now, if you do have a slow computer, we'll just say you have a computer that only has maybe 3 gigs of RAM, 4 gigs of RAM. What you can do for this, so you don't lag in your game, if you are lagging, maybe this would help you out, is change your view distance to something shorter. 8. You only can go up to 15 is your max, and your lowest is 1. On 2 of my servers, just to make sure I don't get any lag, I like the number 7. It works. And then generate structures, pretty self-explanatory. And spawn protection. That's the protection radius around the spawn. And then there's motto. You really don't got to worry about that. I mean, you can change it to whatever you want. Hey, I'm very happy. I just made a Minecraft server. Whatever you want to do. And then whenever you're done making the changes, we'll just make a change here. We'll just add a server. No, I don't want to throw you guys off. We'll just do force game mode. We'll just make that true. And then you're just going to click save and save the file. And then you can go back and you can run, and it'll everything you did will be done. Okay, guys, well, I really do hope this helped. I know whenever I first started, finding a Minecraft tutorial about how to fire up a server was very helpful to me. And again, I will have the links in the description, well, the link for Spigot. I prefer Spigot, like I said. But anyways, if this tutorial helped you out, please leave a like. And also subscribe. I do a lot of Let's Plays. I do a lot of redstone work. Just other things. And also come on the server, on my server, and play. The IP will be in the description. And everybody have a good night. Thank you for watching.